Hello, hello, hello. Like 2 weeks late, 3 weeks late. We have the NATDEX finals. Derek versus SAYUZE. I'm with Tensai. What's up?
Kind of my bad, but what's up?
Yeah, I was not at home. Tensai was not at home. Happens. I actually
Yeah.
low key. We can tag Jacob to join, but I don't know if he's
Yeah,
on.
why not?
Join call.
I mean, might as well try. Yeah,
Okay.
get in.
Definitely should have actually asked him. I forgot that he was the person with me most of the time, and not you. But whatever. Anyways, best of seven. Winner gets money. Loser still gets money, but less. Um, Derek brings both these dudes were like super recyclers, so there's gonna be probably some stuff that's new and some stuff that's old. But two great players in 1v1. So looking at this preview, I feel like it matters if Derek is rapid or dark. He might be rapid for like for what though? Because Ursulin is like a great fire type check, but at the same time, it's Ursulin is also a great like ghost type check because of like scrappy hyper beam, hyper voice.
I think you definitely want single here, no? Like,
It can be either.
I mean, you're just kind of unreliable into shit like Cress if you're not
Yeah,
single.
yeah. I mean, Cress isn't super good, but there's a lot of good psychics like Scream Tail, and there's so many fucking annoying guys.
Yeah, I think it is single.
I think Derek is going to Urshifu and Yuze is going to Genesect. What do you think about that assessment?
Uh,
Because
I mean, this Venu could like
Ursula's inherently risky. What do you say about Venu?
this Venu could like pretty easily beat like Genesect. Not gonna lie, so I think he might go Venu here. Like, I think Victini's so hard to click into this. Yeah, okay.
He
He
clicks it.
clicked Victini anyway.
Okay, this is either. What?
What?
Yes, it is. Best seven.
I mean, that's why Victini's so hard to click into this because their Shifu's so easy, bro.
Bro, what was he cooking? This is probably a C team, I think, because Derek was using the same shit over and over. But I wonder if this is Scarf or not. Maybe he thought Wisp or Helmet would win or some shit. I did not understand that.
No, I think he's just really bulky. And, like, forgot that Urshifu just outspeeds it if he's really bulky.
Maybe. Okay, so this is best seven. Derek's up 1-0. Then we got Zelly, Dirge, Tapu Fini, Lop. I kind of like that team. You got like some tanks, Fast Mon for like Garen and shit, Darkrai. You got the Fairy for like Polt and stuff.
Yeah, that's, like, an interesting
I'm
scheme,
rocking with this
actually.
team. Derek just runs the same shit back.
I mean...
I wonder if he just
uh,
clicks their Shifu 2-1.
it's not a 2-1.
No, wait, he clicks. Obviously, he clicks Venu, dude. He definitely loses. But
Yeah.
theoretically, Dirge can win. And also in this tier, Venu gets Earth Power, Mega Venu with Earth Power. So Derek has to Venu. There's like no other option. What? Okay, I thought he would do that. Maybe he was like totally sure that Venu would lose if he was not Leech. Like if he was like Charm, Synth, Giga Sludge, then he definitely lost to Dirge. So
Oh,
that
yeah.
makes sense, I guess. He's definitely Dirging, yeah. Goodbye. Oh shit.
Lived?
Citrus Torch.
Wait, we didn't Blast Burn? We didn't Blast Burn?
It's probably fat. Like unaware.
Whack as fuck.
So Derek has brought the same team and clicked the same Mon twice and is up 2-0. So he only needs to win 2 more games.
Hmm.
I like
fucking
okay, he brings the
Shifu.
same team again. Polton Moth look actually pretty decent here, especially if that's Dazzling Gleam Moth, because you know it's dark.
Okay, I remember what replay this is. This is a really funny replay. You'll never guess what happens. Like, you could take 1,000 tries and you will not be able to guess what the fuck
Oh,
happened.
I might remember this one. Cause
This one's
I was
insane.
like driving and opening games on my I opened like 1 or 2 games on my phone.
And then you crashed. Rip.
I didn't crash. I would never crash. I have before into things that don't matter very much. Anyways, I think I know what happens. But if I were to guess, I would guess Derek Vinuing because he's not going to lose to Urshifu 3 times in a row. I don't know what user's going to click.
I mean, yeah,
No,
okay.
Yeah, I remember this game. It's like choke of the year, right?
Yeah, good hyper voice. But then I mean atrocious hyper voice, but you know.
Because for some reason, okay, Balloon Moth is fucking dope. I wonder how long it took in between these games, because he's obviously CT. Well, is he? But, yeah, Derek was Specs Beam and like randomly expected sub air balloon Iron Moth.
Yeah, I don't know. I tried asking him about it, and he was like, "Oh, but dude, why wouldn't it be sub with balloon?" And then I was like, "Why would it be sub with?"
Yeah,
balloon?
because you want like actual coverage, like the Gleam
Yeah.
for the Shifu or like Grass move for like actual ground types. So yeah, Derek just choked and is trying to justify his, like that play is bad. Like, and one I've learned that you gotta like actually not click your move just based on like instinct or like, oh, I'm scared of whatever, and you gotta be like, okay, well, what are the chances of this specific set on this specific thing?
Because a lot of 5%, right?
A lot of
click beam.
Maybe high. Like substitute's a common move, but I feel like sub air balloon that doesn't really make any sense. Like if you actually think in 1v1, I was so much better when I was like thinking about my click and then clicking it and then being like, okay, I live taking like specific risk reward and it didn't work. It's fine, but clicking based on instinct is good, but you don't want to be predictable or stupid. And like you have an entire fucking 300 seconds to make the optimal move. Don't think Hyper Voice was the optimal move. I'm an armchair, but yeah, just think about like what he needs. But also he might have just been expecting double overheat to not kill or something, so it's whatever. We have Gilberto in finals. He runs back the same Moth shit. I feel like he's gonna just click Moth and get owned by Sock or some shit.
How do you get owned by Sock?
I think it's gonna have like a rock move and win because he doesn't really have another. Well, what if he goes? Does he go Ursalute and Hyper Beam this time? That's kind of risky into this team, bro. I feel like he's gonna suck.
I think he's lunating, man.
Maybe because this guy's good phys, right? You might live like a CC from Speed Booster.
Yeah, you definitely live a CC from Speed Booster.
I might have been talked to. Yeah, okay. See, look at what happens when we think, bro. Look at what happens when we think.
Yeah.
I don't know why
I
don't know why Yuze's losing to the Mon that bro just brought.
Yo, where's CC by the way? Anyone know?
Tensai 2.0.
Dude, where the fuck is CC? Who knows?
Okay, so Derek's up 3-1. He's not the Golden State Warriors, I think. He should be able to close this out.
Alright.
Same shit. Feeny looks good, but it might just lose to Gold. Gold's ability is so good, bro. You don't have to worry about getting tricks. You can actually like nasty plot turn 1 and not get behind in like the boosting war. Theoretically, Dirge can beat Gold, but I kind of doubt it because he was that poopy butt poop fart citrus berry set.
Lop looks pretty fucking insane if you're sub though.
Does it kill Ursa? Oh, sub. Yeah. Yeah. Could be Scarf Gilberto. He's not clicking Scarf Sock here. There's no way. I totally agree with Lop as a click. That's so the correct click. If he might Dirge or Feeny. I feel like he's gonna Feeny, but Lop is the correct play. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, look at how when we use our brain. Look at how when we use our brain. Like, if you actually break down a matchup, shit just makes so much more sense.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna lie. I think there's like a non-zero chance user just forgot what Scrappy does. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, there's a non-zero chance. We would have to ask. And Derek, I think it's just like Specs or Scarf. And the Tapu Fini has lost. GG's are on the board. Very fun tour. A lot of my videos did very well. And then the last one I uploaded did shit. But I had fun watching this tour. I hope there's more offsite tours soon. I want to see another budget Because the budget tours are low key legendary.
Budget tours are
in terms of creativity.
Yeah.
Dude, I forgot that no one used Ditto last budget tour, ORAS. But why not? It's a 1-point mon that can be an 8-point mon, or a 10-point mon, or a 12-point mon. Probably not the top ones because, like, you can't Mega Evolve, but I want to see another. I feel like I might play in another budget. They're just so elite of tours.
You know what the best part about budget is? I think it's just like there's no set comp. So you just kind of forced to actually make sets.
Yeah, but also like it's there's different approaches to that type of shit because I my sets were mostly very simple. But I saw Darcy had like some 5 EV Sceptile or something and I'm like, what?
Dude, I made a
like there was motherfuckers that were actually in the lab and that shit.
I made like fucking I don't know if I made it, but there was definitely like this cancer cliff key that would like ID CM and then D-kiss you to death, and it was very annoying.
Yeah.
And no, I did make it. I put it on Magnet Rise.
And so to make this video longer so that people aren't spoiled that Derek smashed SAYUZE 4-1, I'm going over this Derek draft game that is like the worst shit I've ever seen in my entire life.
Alright, I'm unspoiled. This is gonna be awesome. I mean, he's fighting a Dragapult, so this game is basically over, right?
Huh? What'd you say?
Nah. He's fighting a Dragapult, so this game is realistically over. That mon is broken.
Okay. Epic play, Derek, going Blisef on the Wisp.
I mean, I think it's Blisef into strange steam. Like, what? He just takes 0 damage.
But I'm saying the dude did Wisp because...
Yeah.
Actually, I feel like attacking is better here. Whatever. Maybe he tries to catch like a fucking Scizor or some shit.
He's trying to catch Scizor, yeah, but I mean, he's just never going Scizor.
Derek overheats into like Spadef Rotom. You can Shadow Ball there if you want. I feel like Rotom is coming out more than Crook, but that's like an armchair thing to say. Okay, Rotom E-Web.
Interesting. I like it. Did we Volt here?
Pumped.
We pumped! Dude, we're boring as fuck.
Blazed. Oh, it was Scarf Tusk. He didn't expect that.
Wait, if it's Scarf, then why not just kill the Dragapult? Oh.
Well, I'm sure that is his plan eventually.
No, but the Dragapult was faster. What?
I think it's Scarf Pult, yeah. It's Scarf
that's
Pult.
definitely ass. That's definitely ass. What?
Yeah, which is like one of the less threatening Dragapults, I would say. And then Derek gets fucking Shadow Ball. I think he just overheats again into Rotom. It's the same shit. But he is getting some chip, I guess.
Yeah, that Rotom's not recovering shit, so...
Okay, he just goes hard Tusk. I think that's a good time to Will-O-Wisp. Because Rotom getting volted is bad. But,
Oh, rocks.
they're up. What is this wheezing, bro? Babiri Berry Wisp Shadow Ball? This is kind of crazy.
I assume we volted here.
Oh, wait, this thing is Z? This shit is Mickey. Gen 9 and Z move, bro. Let it go.
Volt now.
Okay. So this, I think,
allergic
ends
to
up
volting.
mattering. He just sacks his Rotom. No, he doesn't. He sacks... I think... Okay, watch here. He clicks some status move and, like, gets crit by Draco, I think. Oh, he just U-turns.
He just... Oh my god.
I feel like I would have BP'd because the only thing checking it is a 48%.
You could have just gone Florgus.
Okay, no, that's another thing. So I told Derek, he asked me for prep a lot. I told him, run a helmet fucking... No, I didn't actually tell him this. I said, run Florgus for Pult because you're weak to Pult. And he's like, okay. And he's like, bro, I never wanted to go Florgus because I wanted to get U-turn. I'm like, then you could just run Rocky Helmet. If the only thing you're concerned of is getting U-turn for 9 damage, then you can just chip it. But
yeah.
That didn't cross his mind. Not like Helmet Florgus is standard, but that's just how draft works. You gotta think outside the box.
More importantly, you're gonna get them shits up. So like...
Yeah, and also Scizor, which won the fucking game, is at 14% for some reason.
Indeed.
Then he goes hard Florgus on the Wheezing, and then the Wheezing switches out.
Yeah, I don't think I can actually hit the Florgus.
Then he baton passes an Intimidate. So overall, I have no clue what is going on here. Is this flower
Did I
trick?
assume you turned again? No?
No, he should
U-turn?
flower trick because he's minus attack. He might as well. But this Weezing is taking like 20 million hits to the dome. If this shit had Rage Fist, it'd be like 3,000 base power. Now he sacks Scizor for no reason. And then U-turns, doesn't even bullet punch.
He doesn't even roost. Doesn't even try.
Then he lets Rotom take damage for fun. Then he switches. Wait, what happens here?
I mean, the Weezing dies.
Wait, he switches a fucking Tusk out of a Crook.
Yes.
Why?
We were terrified of this Crook, apparently.
God, even though it's Scarf, it's not like it locks stuff into moves. Then he just sacks Rotom for no reason. Okay, now Meow is in, and like this is a very favorable position.
That was in actually winning the game. Yeah.
Ignore the LARP from his opponent, by the way. So now Derek switches out for no reason. You know, this mod is like the only way he can actually lose.
Yeah, I mean, this guy's cooking SD right now.
He's like, I'm gonna just sack him onto it. Why not? So now he gets Tusk. This is good. This is a good situation. He even makes sure that he doesn't headlong into. I don't really think he needs to. Oh, because this guy's already burned. Doesn't matter that much. So he misses, and then sacks a Scizor for like no reason. This could have already happened, but whatever. Now he just knocks. Okay. Oh, dude, I forgot how legendary this ending is. Okay. This is the craziest shit. So this guy's low-key looking like it can possibly win, but there is a Scarf Tusk, and this guy's Unburden isn't. So all you need to do, right, at this situation, at this point in time,
is not knock it.
Is make sure it doesn't use its Unburden. If it was if it was like CC White Herb, that's kind of hard to stop. But I think this Meowscarada get Zen Headbutt, or is it like, can it do something to this guy?
I don't think it gets Zen. No.
Can you check? I don't
think it gets Zen. Hold on.
So the loose con in this specific situation is Sneasler somehow getting faster than Tusk, and then sweeping. And
yeah, it does not have Zen.
And I would argue that Scizor should be like at like 60% health and not burned, but it's dead. So,
full even. It should be full health.
No, I mean he switched it in one time, got down to 60. That's like acceptable. But so now Derek is suckering. I don't really know why, but I think he's assuming, okay, as long as it's not CC White Herb, which is like dumb, then I'm chilling, right? All I need to do is just make sure I can revenge it with Tusk. It's not Terra. We're chilling. Now, so after suckering twice,
yeah, Derek just super choked, so GG.
He knocks out the Lumberry. Dude, what is Lumberry Unburden is crazy. That's so situation specific. But the situation is that Derek fucking sucks.
I mean, GG's well played.
So now he doesn't realize, but this actually activates the Unburden. He had no clue. If all he needed to do was literally spam Sucker, I don't even know why he didn't Flower Trick. Just click fucking Flower. What do you need to Sucker
Flower
for?
Trick, yeah. This is objectively better move.
Just click a fucking move that does damage 100% of the time.
Does more damage and does not fucking Unburden, so like, whatever.
Then he thinks he's faster and then isn't. And then Florgus dies. So overall, this is one of the worst games I have seen.
I don't know. I don't know how this was even won.
I think some of the Owen ones... Check out that video I did, by the way. The Owen draft video. That one was such a banger.
I might have seen it.
It's called... Dom Showdown Bird Draft Genius.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Oh, it's not even coming up in my fucking... Whatever. Anyways, that is the end of the recording. 20 minutes. Pretty eventful. What were our thoughts... Actually, I can play music. What are our thoughts on the NATDEX format in general?
Definitely flawed, but kind of hard to fix. There's just so many fucking mons.
I thought it was like, it's like the complete opposite of like certain metas where everything feels bad. Like ADV or some shit. Because like outside of like the top like 8 mons in ADV and DPP, everything is fucking garbage. I'd say top 10 for DPP, but ADV is like very limited. Like it's at the top level, ADV should just be like Raikou, Tauros. That's about it. Because they beat everything.
I mean, the fact they have to ban Zapdos is just showing how low the power level is.
Yeah, Maguna got banned in this tour in finals. But like, that was interesting because I thought it wouldn't be that broken because of how many like OP fires there are, but you kind of just beat all of their partners. You match up into other steals because there's no Mega. Metagross is like, oh, the other steals are like Magearna and Mawile, and it's like, okay, I can make a Magearna that has a good Magearna matchup, and I can make a good Magearna that has a good Mawile matchup. Like one of the worst, I think like the worst matchup you could had with Magearna is like into like Fire type plus Golden Go, or like Fire type plus Dragapult, or like Ursaluna plus. But even then you have ID Balloon, like which I think won. So
yeah,
I don't know. This is like it was like taking the idea of broken checks broken to like the fucking maximum. I think SM is like broken checks broken in like moderation. Because all the sets of SM do a lot of different things. But like one set in NATDEX is like Gouging Fire beats most things. Magearna set beats most things. Mega Mawile beats most things. Like steals felt so strong.
It's just very hard to balance NATDEX. I think it could be fun. It's just like everything's so fucking broken.
We are so back. I want to just open like some random replays and just talk while I'm opening them and clicking them. Brain dead. Yeah, but there's so much mon diversity which is a bad thing and a good thing. Because it means you can load anything, but everything is also hard to check. And it makes us wonder what an ideal 1v1 format looks like. I think I talked about that on my Zelly cast. That was like right when the tiers started getting bad. In 2022, I think old gen started just getting worse.
Yeah, I mean, I think there was this point in ORAS where like a lot of things were loadable, like Kyurem Black, Hoopa, like shit like that. Literally interesting mons there. But like Zardex was still obviously the top dog. And I think that was like the best tier that I've ever played. Was like that period of ORAS where everything was loadable and it's really fun.
Without Zardwai or with Zardwai?
I think Zardwai was there, but it wasn't quite broken yet.
What year are you talking about?
Like 2021 or something.
Yeah, no, that was when motherfuckers Sir started using Y.
Yeah. And then they figured out that like, Zardwai can just like air slash flinch and then actually beat everything.
Dude,
but
people like Jad think air slash flinch is the only reason Zardwai got banned.
I mean, I think it's a pretty strong reason, to be fair. I think the fact that
it's like you have all these checks, but they can still lose. Oops.
Yeah. I remember, like, the really funny interaction where, like, Diancie doesn't get its fucking Mega Speed Boost, so you have to Protect versus Zard Y, but you would just lose a sub. Like, why is that allowed,
Yeah, this game influenced a lot of different things in the tour. Doc could have made finals. I kind of wish he did. He and his Mega Bennett, because Derek got packed, and Doc was probably more willing to build.
I think Doc actually had it. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of a shame.
Derek shaped this entire tour. Like he just gave everyone his NATDEX Derek squad plus Drift Blim and Screamtail was a great Feeny replacement. And this team archetype is so broken, bro. Gouging, Darkrai, Magearna, get this out of my face. Yeah, Fire plus Steel was really, like, the optimal way to play this, I think. But even though there's so much shit that could disrupt that, like, Ursaluna, or AV Ursaluna is only checked by Balloon Magearna here.
Dude, AV Luna is so nuts. Be honest, like...
It was kind of cool, because, like, when we were talking about like how Regidrago is like feels less stat checky in SV, it's because there's actually like high BST guys like both Ursaluna forms. You got like Val, you got like booster energy guys. You just got really more strong guys in SV. And it's cool to see those guys kind of like blend in, but at the same time offer something new. Because like Ursulina felt like the first ground type that actually beats every steel.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
Lando T's kind of close, but the fact that it's a flying type kind of hurts it there.
Anyways, thank you Tenzai Eli for hosting. This is a call to action, by the way. Someone host a budget tour in the next not calendar year. In the next 12 months, someone host a budget tour. 1v1 creativity is still high when those... And I have, like... Well, that's one of my biggest dumb shit and regret things on my channel is I wanted to have a stream where I went over why Ursa LT is my favorite SS tour and why that was the best SS meta ever. And I wanted to go over ORAS budget, but I got lazy and then replays died, so I can literally never do that ever. Like those were like I've played 1v1 probably for 10 years, I think. Which is crazy to say, but I was a casual for like my first 3. But like I'm graduating college and shit, so I started when I was in like I think in like freshman year high school was when like 1v1 tours started happening. Cause I remember planning my fucking World Cup of 1v1 when I was in like PE class, like it got canceled or something. We were just like sitting in the gym doing nothing, and I'm like at Useless Crab, I don't even remember who else hosted that shit. Felicia maybe? Iron Crusher did maybe? Shout out to Iron Crusher. Goat. Yeah, shit's been in my life for a while, and I can say that the tours that like inherently incentivize creativity are the most fun to watch, play, and just follow. And some people don't want to build, but then just don't play. Or use someone else's teams, or steal teams. Like, watching other people be creative and then like getting inspiration is like one of the best things in 1v1, and in Mons really. Like watching something catch on because it's just good or cool or fun is like, I think it's what has made the tiers how like in depth as they are, because people recognize when someone else makes something good. And like that's partly why set comps feel like certain set comps are made and they don't even feel like it's like a real actual good resource. If that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah.
Because if you have to create sets from thin air to like be like, oh wait, what does Ogre Pawn run? It's like what?
Well, I mean, we'll figure out like Charm, like Leech Seed, like fucking SD, Encore nonsense. Like it has a lot of interesting boosts in its boost pool. Fucking Trailblaze. But like now there's like the set comments like, oh, here's like these pretty good sets. Just like, well, okay, but like.
But some of them bulk the dumbest things and have moves to the dumbest things.
Yeah.
And if you look no further than SM1v1, by the way.
Dude, oh my god, not the fucking. What was it, FizzDef Prim or whatever with 8 defense EVs?
Mixed bulk.
Oh, mixed bulk. Yeah, with 8 defense EVs. Yeah.
Or that's
oh
SPDF.
my god.
It's max def like 8 SPDF. Mixed bulk. Or the Charizard wide that's bulked for Avalugg Stone Edge while burned, except it doesn't have Will-O-Wisp.
What the fuck, man?
Yeah.
Dude, that mixed bulk Prim is still killing me. Like.
And some of them are just bulked for dumb shit. Like I was re-EVing Mega Swampert because it's like, oh, you have Ice Beam and that's a roll versus Lander T. It's like, why am I bulked for? Hold on, actually, I can literally check right now. It's probably for something stupid. Strategy Pokédex, Sun and Moon, Swampert. You're SPDF for Porygon Z. Bro, you like don't beat that Mon.
Yeah, I mean, what move are you clicking to win? Hold on.
Yawn cheese, I guess.
Okay, so you win if you get 2 sleep turns.
And then it has another EV spread, which is fucking stupid, but actually makes sense. Is if you want to like ice beam all of the grounds. I think you don't. I feel like you really only need it for Lando T structurally, but
maybe being Zygarde's handy.
am I tripping for not wanting my Porygon Z-Chuck to be fucking Swampert?
No, that makes perfect sense.
Because they can just be stronger or just like run Specs. Specs VC and SM is fun, but I don't know how many people run that. But anyways, yeah. Someone hosts budget in the next year. Black white budget could be funny. SM budget could be funny. But I feel like
SS budget.
SS budget.
It's just SS sets are so solved sometimes.
Bro, SS feels like SS budget. Like, just watch Bomb 21 XD games.
Dude, I don't know.
And
I mean, I don't know.
There's so many sets for like shit mons. I feel like you can just copy paste sets comp or like Gibbony sets. Like if you're running, if you're running,
no one is making Keldeo sets. Like, come on. Like, that's what I mean by budget. Like, Keldeo would probably be a demon in budget.
Yeah,
but in regular
Keldeo was very good in ORAS budget. It was like, because why would you run a Keldeo in ORAS 1v1? You have to use pump to do anything, and that's a bad move. I'm trying to think of what the ideal budget would be. I feel like SM no Z budget could be like the same shit as ORAS was. Kind of. More threats though. I just don't like them personally. I don't like the mechanics of black white. I think like the crit mechanic is fucking garbage. 2 times 1.5 is just, or 2 times 116 is so insane. Like SM crit is just so much better. And ADV feels like ADV budget if you fight against the right people. But anyways, someone hosts budget soon. Or if you have another creative tour idea, like offsite tours are very successful. Like my videos got hella views and there's so much interest in it.
They're pretty fun.
Don't host a Smogon tour. Just don't. There's no point. Delamon's gonna win it or Gibbony. No, he doesn't even play 1v1 anymore. Who? Oh yeah, Leah Beast or Delamon is gonna win that probably. If you're hosting a Smogon.com/forum store. Got some better players. Not trying to diss those people, but like, you can look at the finals of this shit. Classic finals right now is Marshmelto versus Leah Beast, and the ORAS budget or the NATDEX tour was Derek versus SAYUZE. Like, I think those are 2 different levels. If you ask me.
Like SAYUZE scares me.
Yeah, but this tour had like 32 signups. Classic, I guarantee had more than 32 signups. Probably like double or triple that. Although, I think that tour is probably dying if I had to guess. I don't know the numbers, though.
I mean, yeah. I don't know.
What other cool building-driven things? The like BSD total things are kind of funny. But people don't really take those seriously. Because it's like... There's like few options because it's like, oh, I have to use a Azumarill or a Smeargle or like a Ditto or some shit. Like,
I think Ubers could be interesting, you feel, but...
I feel like Ubers could be like cool, but could also just be like insane dragon spam. Arceus should definitely be banned.
Oh yeah, we super ban Arceus.
Dude, that's Charizard with 18 forms.
Yeah, I mean, if you're playing like not Gen 9, that's like literally instant ban.
Yeah, it reveals the played-at preview, right? But I still think that's insane. Like, Arceus would realistically be on every single viable team.
Well, it only started revealing the played on preview after Gen 9. Yeah.
No, but I'm saying there's no reason not to use an Arceus in Ubers 1v1.
Yeah.
And AG 1v1 is unplayable because it's triple Arceus with Perish Song. There's just nothing else.
Yeah, that's awful.
And like Mega Rayquaza or some shit. And you have Focus Ash, I think, because it's AG, right? Nothing, you can't ban anything.
Indeed.
I don't know. I would love, and also someone. Oh, dude. In my ideal world, there would be a 1v1 UUPL. Like actually, Because every like tour like budget UU was very successful. The offsite one, the smoke gun one was okay, but it was kind of rushed, and not a lot of thought went into the ban list, and also the council completely turned on each other. So like that kind of just came and went and had like no impact. You should obviously be in PL, by the way. Like that should obviously happen. I understand that it was. I don't think it'd be a good addition to like World Cup, because I think if you just, because like people like Lumi that are too scared to put their foot down and establish, yeah, you have to play a game in the first 2 weeks, and then there's fuckers that play 4 games in the last weekend. That's bad hosting. That's just a bad format. Because it makes the first 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks, damn near feel useless. Like the day before this World Cup, pools were done. It was like 3 seed Brazil, 4 seed Mexico, 5 seed Latin America, and then all those teams missed playoffs because like the teams that were actually locked in were just prepping the whole time, right? I would personally either eliminate pools or make.
Yes,
I would
please do that.
I
Oh
would,
my God.
I would either eliminate pools and do like weeks, like you split it into 2 divisions, and then you have like 3 to 4 weeks, and then qualifiers based off that, and then top 4 semis. Or I would do 2 week pools, 3 opponents. I think the 10 team shit is ass.
Yeah, I mean pools are really
and
bad.
And you might be like, well, Dom, bro, like, what if people don't have time for 2 weeks, 3 opponents? Bro, this tour is going on during finals in America, like, universally. I don't want to fucking hear about that shit. Playoffs during fucking finals is actually unviable as fuck. And I'm sure Asian people are like, oh, I always have finals during whatever tour. And it's like, I don't care. I don't care what you say. It's just stupid. Like, I still don't know why World Cup is a fucking winter tour now. Like, I don't know why OGPL is like the highest priority. OGPL is like the best spectacle. Like, I really enjoy OGPL more than like 1v1PL, because 1v1PL is such a drag. Like, I've always said that 1v1PL burns you out as a builder, and sometimes you'll just do dumb shit in semis because you're like, I'm just throwing shit at the wall. Like, I've been thinking, like, I wish I recycled more when I was playing, because I had favorite teams. I wish I recycled more. And when I got to GC finals, I literally did it on accident. I was just testing teams. I literally wasn't even giving a fuck until like the end. And like, I don't know. I know like the builder to non-builder ratio is crazy, and if you could like slightly build, you'll be like 20k like EA or whatever, or like 22k like, or Blazer's probably 21k I think, right? So like I so called it. It was so obvious.
30k Delemon. 30k Delemon. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's because you build. If Delemon didn't build for others, 25k max probably. But the build, like, because like the cheap players that do well are usually tour players that have support. But then that just burns you out, and then you're Roddy running teams that lose to Mega Metagross in 1v1PL finals, game 5 ORAS. Like, burning out is just such a bad part of 1v1PL. I think OGPL is funnier because the vibes are better. It's less yucky in terms of like burnout and like competition level. Not saying competition not saying being competitive is bad, but like in PL there's always like 3 teams that are completely unviable. Like, there's never really 8 manager duos that know what they're doing. So there's like 3 teams that like on draft day people know will never do anything. Like, the Pulse kind of made it interesting. The Pulse made it interesting.
Almost 2. Yeah. It was almost 2 teams that weren't.
But I thought it was like a super stretch for the Pulse to make playoffs.
Dude, okay. We just had to have 3 hyper positive players. Don't worry about it, man.
Didn't the Black White win 0 games? Like, it went 0-7?
Yes. No. They won 1 game in the last week. Chill.
Against who? Imagine losing to that. That's crazy.
I don't remember.
I don't know. I think 1v1 should change. Also, Lumi, if you're listening to this, fam, you gotta enforce the first off, kill pools, probably. But if you're not gonna, then just fucking make people actually play, bro. The exciting part of pools is like random games every day. I would say. And like that's what the Jars did. There's a lot of games, but I don't know. It just feels, it makes it, and I'm not saying like, oh, World Cup is bad because teams clutch up at the final day. Because like all tours have shit like that. But it just feels like the first 3 weeks are literally completely useless and mean actually nothing. But yeah, this recording has been long. Bye.